Well, Emmy and James Beard award-winning chef Andrew Zimmern is back with a new season of Wild Game Kitchen. It premiered May 3rd on FYI Network. The 20 fresh episodes focus on simple, delicious food cooked over an open flame. It's perfect for outdoor cooking season. Melissa caught up with Andrew to talk about what viewers can expect this time around.
Andrew, it's so good for you to join us. Greatly appreciate you taking the time. I want to talk about your incredible show because there are many cooking shows, but none that actually teach people how to cook outdoors, forage, and also use proteins from a hunt, which I have to say is probably something that people here in Idaho absolutely adore about your show. So let's talk about some of your favorite dishes from season 2 of Wild Game Kitchen.
One of my favorite things that I did this year was roast an entire antelope haunch over open fire, suspended up above the coals in a version of an Argentine cross. But if you want to do a roast beef that same way, I would encourage you to do it. And we talk about that in the show. I do 3 or 4 different dishes with squab, also known as pigeon. And, you know, the pigeon is very plentiful. It's one of the most delicious meats that's out there. It's absolutely breathtakingly divine. Very few people eat it. I think more should. But more importantly, if you don't have access to it or it's not your thing, you do the same thing with chicken or duck from the supermarket. So we try to be all things to all people, and I think part of the success of the show is that we've achieved that. It's 20 different episodes coming up, so it's a lot of different foods. You know, wild boar, elk, bison, guinea hen, like I said, the pigeon, all some of my favorites. I love doing this show. I love showing people that you can do all the side dishes, even desserts over open fire. It's a lovely way to cook, and it's a challenging way to cook.
Yes.
Let's show people you can have a modern eating lifestyle with foods that are found in the great outdoors.
Okay, so I mean, it's obvious you have an immense culinary knowledge. I want to walk this back though just a little bit and help people understand if they have not seen the first season though. Because in that first season, we got to see that your first teenage job was at a restaurant called the Quiet Clam in Long Island, right? You attended a New York private school and you were friends with Anthony Bourdain. So how did you become a now Minnesota-based game-loving chef and producer who actually travels the world? It's just this beautiful progression of your career.
You know, at one point in my life, I flew too close to the sun and my wings melted and I fell and I didn't die. And I think, you know, having my friends save my life in New York, put me on a plane and send me to Minnesota, where I got sober 33 and a half years ago, is probably the defining moment of my life. I'm lucky that I was talented and had a lot of skill sets as a chef and restaurant guy in New York before I went homeless and tried to kill myself and wound up getting sober. So it's you know, I'm just lucky to be alive and extremely grateful for it. And everything that's come from my life to my life since I sobered up has been the result of living a different lifestyle.
Where can our viewers go so they can watch the show?
Yeah, A&E has an FYI network. We're thrilled that they are bringing 20 new episodes to everybody. I think it's a really, really, really enjoyable show. We love making it, and it's been so successful over the years. I look forward to the FYI audience enjoying it just as much as other audiences have.